Okay, good morning everybody. I think we're live. Yes, we are. Cool. Checking things out here. Gotta love the morning delays. There we go. Just getting my first sip of coffee. Looking at some of these charts. Oh, things are looking okay this morning. My pound signs are staying in here. Yes, they are. Morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I was totally wiped out yesterday. My neck and my shoulders killing me all day. I finally took some pain relievers and I passed out like there was no tomorrow. Went to bed about 7:30, 8 o'clock last night and just woke up 20 minutes ago. So we're here together, waking up, trying to have some fun. So I'm just putting a lot of stupid keywords in this morning just to throw things in there. How's everybody doing this morning? I'll look at chat just 1 second here. Hey, good morning, Bobby. How you doing this morning? Wow, up bright and early, first one here. Congratulations. Trying to get myself situated in my chair, my monitor, so I can read it a little better. And I'm just waking up here. And I'm looking at the top of my chart. I'm on the 1 hour on ORIN. I'm building a nice little flag here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but definitely looking good. Look back to the 3 hours. You know, it's not quite topped off here. I charted back here a little bit on this run here. It did a little dippy do. Come back down. So let's go over here at 30 minutes. Yeah, let's see, a little bit longer. Got a bull flag there, coming back up here. Little bearish flag there. Little spike right here on the 30 minute. MACD is inside of each other. A little bit of a undercross here on the blue, so it's pulled back, so it's kind of undecisive. It touched, skipped, went inside of it, pulled out of it. Looks like it could come down a little bit. Yeah, never know. I think it might pull back a little bit. We trace off this, but I think we're still gonna get a run up. So I don't know. I like Orange. Orange is a good project. So I went and pulled it up, looked at it here. What does it have? 170,000 market cap, 170 million, duh. 44 million volume. Volume's pretty high. 41% circulation. So then you ask yourself, I think, could this go to 200 million to 250? I think it probably could. Probably could go to a billion if I had enough people. That's 61,000 watchers. So yeah, I think this could probably go to 200 million. It might take a little bit, might be a whole day thing. So I'm gonna let this reset a little bit, make some moves, and we'll come back and look at it. Other thing I was looking at this morning right off the bat is, what is Bitcoin going to do today? Good morning, Chris. How you doing? Chris Cat, Purple Stripe Cap is in the house. So, Bitcoin, I'll pull this out on the 3 hour. I was kind of looking at this on the 3 hour. And I think we're going to have a good morning with Bitcoin. But we got a cross on the MACD on the 3 hour. Got a green dot on the market cipher right here. And so I think we're going to get a nice run up for the next 3 to 6 hours or more. I mean, it's looking good on the 3 hour. It's popping off my little threshold I would keep a track on. So I think Bitcoin's going to be good through the afternoon. What I'm worried about is the daily. Daily sucks. Red dot, MACD's crossed downward. So I think we might get a good morning for Bitcoin. I would just watch it later this afternoon. 4 a.m. here my time, 4:30. Mid-morning, 11 o'clock noon. Hopefully this will change on the daily, but I think we're just going to get a good push this morning and possibly some more downside this afternoon. Just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor here, but I do know, and I've been watching this closely, and every time I cross this red line here, especially like I go to the 1 hour here, Bitcoin was coming up here, Alt still following. Once we crossed my little red line I have here, for some reason when we ran sideways here, Alt were just popping off. This red X here, as soon as we crossed down below, probably look better in a 30-minute here. Then when we drop down, a lot of alts will crash. Get back up, all the alts will start pumping. So this, like, I call it my magical line. I don't know why. But when we're above this line, the alts are all, I mean, I would say everything in my chart, about 80% were popping up green. As soon as we touch down on this line and start going under, I watch everything start pulling back. So, and that line I have is at 43,415. You want to mark it? It's just kind of crazy. Just something I noticed. So right now we're up on the 30-minute here. This MACD apart. MACD's pulling upward. Green dot on market cipher back here on this candle. So we're probably gonna get a little pull here. Come back in touch. So we're gonna get a little pull back here, but I think we'll stay above this area here this morning. So I think morning time we're going to get some upward movement, some hops, some skip. I don't think we're going to see anything horrible unless some big whale decides to dump the crap load of Bitcoin on us. So that's one of the things I've been watching, is just trying to make sure we don't get our ass handed to us by Bitcoin when we're not expecting it. So get back here to the watch list. Go back to Orion. He's on the 30-minute. Get back to the 15. Really like this, how it looks. Nice little dip. Yeah, I like it. Nice little pop. Pulling back now. So I think we're gonna. I don't think Oran's done today. Let's just put it that way. I think Oran, we've got some juice in it for this afternoon or this morning. ZRX, nice pump. All these had a pump. Yeah, 7, 8. Last night after I went to bed, most likely. Sure, that's how you do it. Wait till he goes to bed. We'll pump. He misses the buys and the sells, and then we'll pull back when he wakes up. Don't you always feel like it works that way to you? Oh, smash that like button on your way in, please. It helps the algorithm on YouTube. Okay. I'm moving around between the 15s and 30s this morning on the charts. Track. I like track is moving. I noticed that when I first woke up here. Am I on my time? Yeah, I'm on my time zone. Oh, is it just now 4:30? Wow. So I guess I just woke up 15-20 minutes ago. So I woke up, track was looking like a little thing right here. And I'm like, track looks good. So it already had a little run. I think when I opened my charts, I was still on the 3 hours. Yeah. Yeah, look at the flag here. Pull back here. She hit a 3, 6, 9, 12 hours ago. Right about the time I went to bed. So we caught track back here last night before I went to bed. You're gonna get a nice run. I think track's, starting to pull back on the market cipher. Or you had its cross. Go back to the 1 hour. 1 hour is looking nice. The MACD, nice. It's not flaring apart too fast, so it might get a continuation of its run. 30-minute. That's nice MACD on that. Nice flow. Only at 54, 56% on the market cipher. I think we might get a little pull, keep going. You guys want to down my coffee? This is what the daily looks like here. I'm just curious on the daily on track. Yeah. 3 hours. Yeah. Okay. Nice. I will measure this for myself. Mark that line right there. Put that in blue so everybody can see it. Nice ball. Yeah. Nice measured move. Maybe, yeah. I think track could probably Hit 79 to 81 cents in there. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? From the 3 hour. That's all pretty right there, ain't it? I should have 30 people. They're all sleeping. Yeah. They'll get busier. They usually trickle in the morning as they start waking up. I think I'm still new at this. You know, we've only been on here a little over a week. People start finding me. They'll get here. It would be nice, but I also find when I start getting up in the range of 50, 60 people on a live stream, that then I get a lot of my haters start commenting. But it's all good. You gotta take the good with the bad, and I do. Yeah, I have my Twitter tied to this, send out notifications, but it wasn't actually tagging my YouTube code out of the program I use to share. And once I start to show, it's hard to keep fumbling around with YouTube and grabbing my links. Shareable links. I can do it now, but oh yeah, you seen what I seen on track. You seen it now. Yep. Okay, where's my chart I watch right there? Yeah, on track here. That's the 15, the 5 minute. Nice run. Pulling track. See what's I'm gonna pull it up. CoinBase Pro real quick. Nice little pop off from 70 cents, 70 and a half to 71.54. It's starting to run. Not gonna change. Okay, track is. I think track's gonna take off running here when we're talking. No reading glasses. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, track is looking good this morning. I will mark it at 71. About when we started watching it. Run, track, run. Got off my line here. 71.72. I'll mark it. We see how far this puppy will run this morning. I called out 79 cents. I think it's going to run to 79. My opinion, do not jump in whatever I do or what I say. You know, if it's something you feel strongly on, do it, but don't do it because I pointed out. Orn is looking good. I think Orn has more in it today. Track. So let me put these in my playbook so I can keep eye on later. So, who else is playing? Rory, 876. Is Rory going to make a move today? Wow, that's on the 5 minute. Let's go to the 30. Rory's good for playing between the $9 and $10 range. So we're just getting to the 200 moving average on the 30 minute. Rory might be a good play for about $1.25. Made one comment and my stuff is blowing up.
Another tear just burst from the side of your eye. And I know what you're saying, and I know it's a fucking lie.
Yep. All my notifications on Twitter, I just opened it up, just blew up. I apologize there for a second. So keep an eye on Rory if you're in it. It does look good. It's just touching the 200 right here on the 1 hour. And if you notice, it likes to play in the 940, 950s. It will pop into the mid 10 or small 10s. Occasionally it will run to $11. Rory is a small cap, I believe. RI variables. It is a NFT. Yeah, it's 61 million. 71 million in circulation, 25 million total. Market cap is 61 million. This thing's going to get tired of bouncing around between the $9-10 range. It's eventually going to take off and go to 100 million market cap. 54,000 people watching it. Let me get this microphone here a little closer. So, in my opinion, I think Rory's a good pickup in the low 864. I mean, for $1.25, possibly $1.75 gain. I mean, if you measure that from where it's at currently, if it gets back up in the $10 range, it's 15%, 980, it's 12.89% gain. I calculate anything over a 10% gain is nice. So some people might figure more, some people might figure less. So keep an eye on Rory this morning. It's pushing pretty good. True, about average there. AIOZ, it's a lot of these coins are looking good this morning. We're gonna have a wild popcorn machine today. I think we're gonna have probably, I'm gonna guess we're gonna have about 6 coins by the time I get done at the end of this show, pushing a double digit. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let me refresh this, pull that up, track, pushing up quick. I need to set a limit here because I made a call. I want to set it right. 0.79. I think it's going to get a little bit of pressure. I'll take my percentage on that one. Let's go back to track. So I am on the 1 hour. Yeah, I put a line up here 81. So I know how so if I go here with my blue line on marked and pull this up to 79 even, it's a 10%. I'm happy with that. So that's where I set myself to get out 10%. It could run past that, but while I'm on my show, I will set sell limits. That way I don't miss them in case they spike up and pull back. When I'm not on my show, I usually don't sell limits. I usually just let things fly. I'm not busy doing other things. So roarables, definitely moving. True. Or did AIOZ just drop out? I think AIOZ just dropped down. Yeah. These are dropping. AIZ looks good. I don't know how it snuck in the middle of the fives when the other two are dropping. This one's raising up. Popping off the 15-minute 200 moving average. Let's go to the 1 hour. Definitely looks good. 100, 200, 100, or there's 100, 200. Here's a 50. 50's curling up to this. So on the 1 hour, we need this to cross the 200. We'd be looking good again. So nice little cup here. Not bad. Wow. Look at that huge. I like how this looks. So nice run up, nice pullback, starting to curl. So you're getting that curl here. It's usually about the time, you know, they get about even here again, about 26.5 cents, and you'll usually get a pop off. Maybe here lately, it's hard to call things because Bitcoin, just about the time something starts to run, Bitcoin will kick you in the ass. But I would look for this to pop off here pretty soon. RSI is a little, not too high. I mean, we're looking at about 64. Not bad. Maybe get up here, a little pullback, cool things off, and a pop. So, let's see here. Is Doge? No. Those are 2%ers. Dude, we got another 1% change on NCT here. Let's get off this 1 hour and go to our 15 minutes. I like searching these things on the 15. NCT. Pullback, bouncing out the 200 moving average. Nice little flag pattern starting here. I mean, we're getting a lot of the same patterns. You don't see a lot of the same things over and over because everything got slammed to the ground by Bitcoin and everything's trying to get back up over the 200 moving average. Man, for some reason coffee tastes really good this morning. So anything XYO OGN, yeah, XYO is kind of standing out of the crowd there, but doesn't look real huge. Pull back to the pull back to the 50 and the 100. You see where the 50 is trying to cross the 100. MACD skipped down, didn't lost across back here, so you see where it pulled back when it crossed under. Oh, I think XYO looks like it could be changing up a little bit. Next probably 45 minutes, 30 minutes. I think we can see a pullback on that, get that going back upwards. We got a lot of them turning green this, or turning red, excuse me. A lot of red. A real surprise we have that much red with Bitcoin rising. About a 60-40, probably about 60% red, 40% green. Who's making the moves? BLU, 2% move out of my 3%ers. Oh, look at that. Popped off to 200, came back and retested it, flagged out. Said, kiss me goodbye. No, not quite yet. Gotta get past the football field goals here before we can kick it out of the ballpark. So, looking good. Let's zoom out. When in doubt, zoom it out. Yep, see where it kind of flagged off here? Got a little pop starting. Yeah, stalled out right there. Double top on that. Might as well call it triple top. It looks good with this one here. Pull a little line here. Yep. Zoom this out a little bit more. So everything, this is where Bitcoin kicked everybody's butt right here. So that's my goalpost up here. Before Bitcoin kicked us, I think I was doing some stuff on this, and I think I bought something down here, and this was my sell line up here. So if you maintain that sell line, and once everything starts recovering from Bitcoin, if we can get back up there, get a nice 14.75% return. That would put Plu at 956.6 from its current state of 833. So it's 829. I was tad off. So, but if not, you know, if you just got back to where Bitcoin destroyed us right in here. Wrong button. Get rid of that. Wow. I didn't want to draw a line personally, I want to draw a straight line. So if I just put a line here where Bitcoin dumped us off, call that the golden mark, then take a measure and move from down here to there, 12.28%. So if we can just get back to normal, it's still a nice 12% move. So keep an eye on it. I drew a line down here. We'll see if this thing pops off. Get back to our 15-minute chart. So that is PLU. Keep an eye on it. I drew a line across here. Looks like got triple touch. So definitely looking good today. Wonderful day in the neighborhood to make at least 10% of my money. I better not sing, I'll run everybody off. Oh. Looking good. Looking good. I'm gonna mark this. I'm just curious how far it's gonna go today. If I don't mark it that I was talking about there, I can't remember them all. There's just too many coins to talk about. Too many good coins right now. So many opportunities. And just to watch this stuff, it is hard to watch everything. So a lot of times I'll just do this right here. See, look at that. CRPT. Out of the red, 1% move. Fixing to cross the MACD on the 15 minutes. Wow. Are we going to catch one at the beginning of it? It's at 54 cents. Let's pull this puppy out to the 1 hour real quick. It had some downfall last night, I know that. Yeah, MACD is just touching. Got red down the market cipher on the 1 hour. Could this start to curl? We don't know. 30 minutes. So you go to 30 minutes, it's starting to curl. The MACD is starting to curl. Market cipher is starting to curl. The 30 minute is below zero. 15 minute is below zero. So could this be a healthy cross and a good run? Could it be just a little, see, like here it crossed below zero, got a little pop off. It worked its way up, got closer to zero, and it did a touch, went up. If this can cross as it goes across zero, I would say it would be explosive. Below the zero, sometimes they have a tendency of being a light pop off, but tough call. Pretty close to pretty close to not being over too far below zero. So keep an eye on CRIP. CRIP is kind of undecisive right now. I mean, I know it's going to cross. But the question you got to ask yourself, is it going to be a cross close enough to zero to actually take off, or is it just going to be a little hump and back down? But we'll keep an eye on it. Wow. I got track. Track is open on my left-hand side here on my other one of my screens. And the trade history is just exploding. I'm seeing green flash, flash, flash. So I'm going to come back over here. Definitely looking good. Track is... We caught that one pretty... I wish I'd have caught it sooner if I'd have woke up sooner, but I didn't. But nice little catch at 71.7. Target 73. So yeah, caught that one a little early. Already up almost 2%. Come on, baby. Get us up there. Run, run, run. I'm just kidding. Get us to $1. Can you send me $1? I don't think you can jinx it. I don't have a big enough media presence to control this stuff. I don't think I have 100,000 viewers yet. I'm only got 3,000. I'm fixing to break 3,000 subscribers. I think that might be my biggest goal this week. Is I think what I need is like 18 more people. So big milestone for my little bitty channel. I'm hitting 3,000 subs. I am needing less than 300 hours on video watch time. So another 270 something hours of video watch, and I can apply for monetization. Yeehaw. So yeah, I don't hold my breath on it. If you know what I mean. I just enjoy doing these things. So I'm not gonna hold my breath on having a large audience. If it happens, it happens. It would be awesome, don't get me wrong. But it's not like my life depends on having a large audience. I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool to have a large crypto audience. But then again, I'd be afraid of people making the wrong decisions and I get the blame, that they come back at you, blaming you. You said it was going to do this and it didn't. It's like, okay. So, and sometimes when I do hear those comments, it bothers me. That's why I kind of stutter along as I do this and say, well, don't follow me, don't do what I do. What I say on here is just what the charts look like. So, scrolling down through here. Anybody jumping off the charts? ERN. ERN's been looking good for a few days. But it really hasn't got explosive yet. It's just been retesting, testing, coming back down. It's been fighting over these moving averages. So the 50's crossing 100. It's tightening up. It's fixing to get a squeeze play on the moving averages, and it's going to have to decide: am I going to go up or am I going to stay down here? I think most coins are going to pop. It's just a matter of time. So looking for the moving averages to squeeze the candle down and make it decide. Well, if you're making track move, thank you. I appreciate it because you're getting it up there. If that was your buy flashing in green over here on track in my left hand side, you bought 2 boatloads and a whole fleet of semis. Good morning, Nick. Quack quack. kind of thumbing through here. ASM squeezing off, getting close here. Green dot, market cipher cross, got a little yellow thing showing some little yellow dot on market cipher. Usually on 15 minutes, I don't consider that valuable. And these signals up in here, I really look at them strong when they're in the 30-minute and the 1 hour. But yellow dot means more than usual volume. So we'll see. I have seen them just go up here and sit like that and turn around and come back. So here we are again, getting that squeeze play. 50, 100, 200 coins are going to get squeezed here today on the 15-minute chart moving averages. They're going to get squeezed to make a decision. The pressure point, like a cooking pot. Crap, get out the pot. Crap, get out the pot. Let's go, do something. Perp. Perp's getting squeezed between those two. Hasn't quite tested the 200 and pulled back, so I don't think it has a lot of volume. RGT making a splash in the red. Wow, look at that big wick. Little bitty spot and a big, huge wick. That looks a fishy to me. Little fishy to me. It's like a well play right there. That's a huge wick. Almost 5.25% wick. Yeah. Somebody had an opportunity to make a play, and they played it. I've seen a lot of those down through here. So there's a big well spiking the hell out of this coin. RGT. Yeah, doing the same thing, getting the squeeze play between the 50 and 100. Hadn't even tested 200 yet, so I don't think it's going to do much right away. So that's just my opinion. RGT is going to have to get past the 200 first. 8, 6, 3, 4s. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. Where's that one at right here? Oh, RBN? Nope. That was a big move out of the 4s to 1%er, but it didn't show it on the chart as well. Looking for some early movers this morning. Litecoins. Litecoin making some moves today. A little pullback. 15-minute. Okay. Any more movers in the red? Yeah, we're not looking at that one. No, excuse me. I was going to pop off on Gwen. What a joke. Stable coins outperforming everything else today. I remember when that thing launched and it went nuts. People were buying the crap out of it. Crypt. Come back to Crypt. Yeah, see, it's fixing to cross on the 5-minute. Under 0. So, I'm curious to see if this is going to really pop off good, or if it's just going to go out and retest at 200. So, keep an eye on Crypt. Power's doing the same, I believe. Yeah. WCGF is a little bit in the red, but it's all in the average area here, nothing huge. So I'm watching these things move. I mean, I'm kind of scrolling slow, I apologize. But I want to be more accurate this morning. See, prep 1.53 out of the 1%ers. But it still needs to get past the 200, test that. I could be wrong. OXT at 26 cents. I know this thing likes to run around 27 to 30 cents. 30 being a high most of the time. So 27 to 28. So nothing big on OXT. Then again, I'm not big on OXT. Farm, I'm not a farmer. I'm more like fertilizer. I get rototill in the ground when I touch farm. ERN, still making, yeah, making some moves. We've been watching that this morning. Engine really making a move. Yes, we are. Engine has a 3% difference there. Nice. So engine is making a push up out here. Kind of catching up on chat here, reading it, laughing at it. Okay, let's pull back on this too. 30 minute. Okay. Did break over this top here just a little bit. Looking good. Can we get a run out of our engine? So just go to this top here, pull it across. It did break past it. Zoom this puppy back here a little bit, pull it down. Looking good, looking good. So it did pass the top of this peak here. I think the next level of surprise will be right in here. And here. So we'll keep an eye on those little peaks there. See if engine can continue to run. If so, that line there is 2.15%. Here's only 4%. And if we can get back to the peak on the far left, that's 13. And our 10% is this peak right here. So 10% marker right there. Put that one in gold. So we can always keep track on that. At 30 minutes, back to the 15. Keep an eye on engine today. Could it get up to back to this $1.93? $1.93 from current place it was right here, which is not really current because it's actually down here at 171 now. So from 173 to the golden line at 193 is a 10% mark. A little pullback off of that, so that's a nice high wick. Currently at $1.71.5. Right there. So, yep. You can see our volume's tapering down and it's starting to curl a little bit right here, so it looks like a market cipher. Yeah, try to come back with more volume. Yeah, had a nice bump, it's got to cool off. Try to keep that MACD parallel without getting it split apart too far. And this thing will just keep creeping. Nice little stair steppers. As soon as that MACD gets a big hump and separates, it's going to have to try to pull itself back down and get more parallel. We're only in the 48% area market cipher, so plenty of room for this to move. Market cipher does not have a problem getting in the 80% area, so another 50% move up in the RSI would be fine, get you up in here. So keep an eye on engine. I definitely am. See, it made a pullback from the 4%, 2.3. So let's click this, reset it. Our biggest loser today is DNT and KRL. Starting off the day in the bottom, Mina. How is Mina doing? Ooh. The new coin that launched on CoinBase. Well, if you played her right yesterday, you know, if you grabbed her off this Fibonacci, and you sold her up in here. That's 13%. If you played this fib and took her at the hard body candle right there, that's 13% yesterday right in here. Same thing over here. We probably gave you 10% here. So there's a 10% play there, 13% play there. And now she's ignoring you like a hot date. Make sure that fib is right, just a little bit off. So she's coming back testing a 382. So you got a red X. If she blows past a 382, she's definitely coming back down to 236 again. If she comes back down here, very possible chance you'll get another 10 to 13% play off. 236 fib is at $3.17.8, almost $3.18. Mina. Mina's actually kind of, if you go read what it's all about, it's actually a pretty decent coin. It's got its own explorer. It's kind of like a BNB or ETH. Like Ether, you got your Ether scan, you got your BNB explorer. Mina has its own explorer, so it's actually its own separate little entity. We all seen BNB come into play back in the day at $30-$40. We've seen it go up to $500-$600. Could this be another one of those explosive coins that could blow up into the $100-$200 range? I haven't done any comparison with coins in circulation, total max price of coins, stuff like that, compared to like BNB or Cardano or any of those other ones, to see where this could possibly go. That might be one of my research I do this week, because I am curious. I mean, this could be a nice long play if it sets up right. So keep your eye on Mina. But we can see it touching right now. It is touching the 382 fib. It is testing it. 32.79. That is 33.2705. So definitely coming down to test that fib there. So Mina could come out of the red pretty quick. She's explosive. So hit the change button, get these up to the top. Corn making a little pullback at 410. Good morning, welcome in. Please smash the like button as you come in. I see only one person has done so today. Smashing that like button is important. It gets the algorithm going for YouTube. If not, my stream is not getting shared out there. So it's not getting people's attention if I don't have any likes. I don't care if you give me thumbs up, thumbs down. Either one helps the algorithm. Thumbs down is actually not a negative, it's just your opinion. YouTube really is strong on the likes and comments. I mean, people say good morning. I don't care what you say when you come in, but when people type, that also helps build the algorithm, showing that there's a lot of people moving into here and watching the show. And if YouTube catches that algorithm, it spits it out there to more people to come join us. So please smash that like button. It really helps. DRX. And zoom out of that a little bit to the 1 hour. Definitely pulling back on the 1 hour. Got the volume down on the cipher here. Got the red dot back here. So you got notified with the red dot here when it was actually had a nice little, I call it an indecisive flag. It's 50-50 here. So the candle right after that at the peak gives you a red sell signal. And it pops up, kind of fake out and it's pulling back. So MACD is curling pretty quick on the 1 hour, so it looks like it could cross and come back. Probably come back and testing the 200 and 100 right here where it's crossing. I guess I could blow it up bigger so you can see it, because I know you're probably looking at it on your phone. I apologize. Yeah, so it's going to come back and test these somewhere in here. Probably right in here. Going to cool off, bounce, or maybe cross. Come down and test the 50 right here. Then you'll see it pop back off again. That's a 1 hour. Here's the 30 minutes. It's already crossed on the 30. Still got a red dot. Volume down. 15. Same. So, any big moves over here? Oh, track. Look at track. Double digits. Woohoo. PLU is sticking its nose out again. Let's click on that real quick. Even though it's pulling back, you know, it's still, I got that line drawn up here. I probably should extend this line over here. That'd be a nice play for it to run to. That green candle, let me do this real quick. There you go. Give PLU something to run for. That's the volume line. Right back off of here. So if it pops off, let's see it go for that possibly. Go check out track. Double digit track. Woohoo, 73 cents. It's a moving. We've seen it, called it back here at 71.7. So starting to move. Starting to look good. You were, Bobby. You're the first one in here. You hit the like button. You know, some people, you know, we do YouTube enough. It's just customary. We know to do that for the algorithm. A lot of new people don't quite understand YouTube, how it works. They pop in, pop out. Don't realize that if they just hit that like button, because as soon as usually within the first 15 to 30 minutes of a show, people start piling into the show. The more like buttons that get smashed right away, the higher ranking the show or the live stream gets put up on YouTube's algorithm, and then the more YouTube will stick it out in front of people. So when I go back and look at my analytics, I can tell when the like button gets hit sooner, because I'll see more view. I'll see the viewership. Like one morning, I see my viewership's up in the 1,000, 2,000 people. You know, it was in front. It was in front of like anywhere from 2,500 to 3,000 people to possibly click on it. And my viewership was up around 170, 200 people that day. Through the whole couple hours of the viewership, not at one time. And I see days where I didn't get hardly any likes, and it only got in front of maybe 400 or 500 people, and my viewership was under 100 people for the whole 3-hour live stream. So, yeah, the algorithm is very crucial for YouTube. Track, you gonna hold that 10% of the day? Yeah. You gonna be our big boy? You gonna run up there and do our 30% numbers? Would be nice. So, Oren, a little bit sideways. Let's go check this out. So, if we look at track, I'm typing with one hand today because T-R-A-C. I put too many letters in it. I got coffee in my hand here. I'm trying to drink coffee. So, 260 million market cap, not bad. $364 million in supply, circulating supply, 500 million total. Not bad. 262 million. Yeah, this could easily get it to 300 million. Easy. So yeah, keep it on track. What was the other one we had up here? Orin. Orin was the other one I wanted to look at. Orin is 169 million. 41 million in supply, 100 million total. So could use about another 30-40 million out of that, get it up there. So Orin very easily can be moved up. So we're seeing a lot of the small mid 100 million range coins starting to move today. But it's good to see them start coming up out of the hole. There we go, let's blow that bigger. Last week, before Bitcoin destroyed us, we were seeing a lot of 30 to 43 million market cap coins blowing off, running up to 80, 90 million like DNT did. DNT. BRX, a little bit of move there. It's funny, pulling down, but yet still in the 5%ers. Maybe it's the other ones coming up to that one. Let's check them out. True. Bad. See, they're all pulling back. Hi. Hi. I had a little spike, pulling back. See it run up there and hit that 200 moving average, and boom, falls right back down. Let's search here for any good movement somewhere here. I'm not seeing the coin right now is just blowing off the charts. Auction? No, I know auction people have been watching it. 1 inch has been on the list. Super? I don't care for Super. I just hate these candles looking like that. Super is just not one of my favorites. So I'm not seeing anything special. Well, look here. I mean, these were high. DNT is pulling back. Yeah, DNT. Here we go. See, it was in the high sixes. 2% change. Got a green dot way back here on the 15-minute. Nothing happened. It's just now making its cross on the MACD below 0. I don't hold a lot of faith in the MACD below 0. It doesn't. It's not usually very explosive, but this is DNT. I mean, yeah, let me get rid of this. It earned that rocket the other day because it blew from here to there to 17 cents. 10 cents to 17 cents. A hell of a nice move there. Going back down, getting that little play down. So it's testing the moving averages here. So DNT, it could come out of the woodwork off of here. So definitely wanted to keep an eye on if it was to make another explosive move here. Let's see, what would the measurement be from here up to hard body? 16 cents, 27, almost 28% move if it was a blow up from here to 16 cents. Very capable of making those big runs it has in the past. Its total back there is 58%. I do hard body to hard body. 51% from the hard body wick, hard body to hard body, not count wicks. So we'll look at it. Could DNT give us a nice run this morning? Wow, she's going for it. Look at DNT. Already just, I mean, I clicked on it, talk about it. It was just right here at 13. It's already going up to almost 14. Testing the moving average up here. Wow. Can it get through it? If it does, this could get explosive this morning. There it goes. It's starting to push through it a little bit with the wick there. And I don't have any DNT. And I was talking, I mean, it's like, Is it going to sit here and do a 20%? Look at that. It went from -6 to 1. DNT. Very explosive coin when it does take off. Almost not enough time to jump on and make a trade. It's so explosive. So like when you zoom into it like this on a show and you look at it and you go, oh, look at that. You can either buy it and it's going to dump, or you're going to buy it and it's going to get, you're going to get like 3 different buy zones because it's moving so fast. So keep an eye on it. It could get explosive this morning. Yeah. It might just go up here to 15 cents, 2 cents, and cool off. So if it only runs at 15 cents, oh shit, that's still showing 13% from there. Wow. Even a 10% on this, and where it's at right now, is 1503. Yeah, and watch it. It's gonna blow up, make me look like an idiot because I just sit here looking at it. 14 cents. What's the action like on the charts? Yeah. I am looking at stuff here. 13. Get another measurement off of this here. Wow. It does get explosive, doesn't it? Definitely paying attention to this one today. And it's already in the green. Went from -6% area to the green. Yeah, it is volatile. If you get in DNT, that's one of those things you got to set a sell limit because it could fly up here to 16, 17, 18 cents. And before you can hit the click button, it's back to 16. So if you buy it somewhere in here and you want to sell it at a certain number, you better set a sell limit because it will smash through and right back and you'll like, what happened? DNT is a monster and it's because it's volatile. I mean, low market cap, I think. Yeah, you're only 76 million. 600 million coins in circulation. Very volatile. 83 million. That thing is just flat moving. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. What is a 5 minute? Check this out in the 5 minute. Yeah. 5 minute. Boom, boom, boom. It's already at 14.2. Could just hit 15 real quick. I mean, I just marked it right here. And it popped up 7%. 8.22% at the max. And still pushing. So, I mean, that right there is already a fairly decent trade. You know, in most people's eyes, anything over 7% is a good trade. So keep an eye on this. I'm going to keep an eye on it for a few minutes. Wow, I mean, it just blew up. I just got lucky by catching it at the right time. So let's refresh this list. The DNT coming up. Yeah, coming up in the charts fast. Wow, there she goes. A little bit more. And let's look at the 15. See if we got more to go. Yeah, it's got more to go. Just moved past the moving averages. So 14.2. Tighten her up here and look at it. You know, yeah, it could easily get back up here in the 15, 16 cent area. And if it got real explosive, I could see it hitting 16.7. That would be a hell of a play from here. From here, back up here is 26%. To the peaks of those is 31% at 17 cents. So definitely want to keep an eye on her. I mean, she only had a pullback over here for about what? Here is 19%. Here is 26% pullback to the bottom of these candles, and it had a run up of 58%, so 26. So it had about a 50% retracement. Not bad. Good chance to, do coil up, cool down. I think it's due to blow up. I think it could push up. It's just my opinion. But I think she could definitely push up into 17 cents again. I think it's about due for her. I almost want to watch it. If you guys don't mind for a few minutes, I'd like to watch this. Sweet, nice catch early this morning. Very explosive. Better have your finger on the button catch. We're at 15 cents. Almost 15 cents. That is your 10%. I think that was a 10% mark, if I remember right. That's 13% and growing. 16% puts us at, or 16 cents puts us at 20%. It's look at this puppy go. Wow. Wow. I'm actually kind of impressed with this play. Look at it pop. Look at that puppy pop. If you're in this, you better have your finger on the sell button, because wow, it could pull back at any moment. It's at 15.24% or 15.2. That is some sweet, from where I marked it, that is currently 15% gains. And rising, and rising, and rising. Wow, see, it's starting to get explosive. It's popping up, pulling back. She is definitely wanting to blow up this morning. Steal the show. God, it stole the show from everybody. Let's refresh this, bring her up to the top where she belongs. Look at that, second place. It went from ground zero to second place. Wow, that's exciting. I get excited watching that stuff. Yeah, there's a pullback. Going to have a pullback? Is it going to keep popping, or is it just going to pull back on us? Check out the 5 minutes on this. Very explosive there on the 5. That 1506. It goes up. Nice, 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 nice. Come on, get up to 17 cents. I did. I grabbed a little bit right there at that blue line. That's why I marked it. I think I grabbed like $75 worth of this crap. I would call it crap. I grabbed a little bit. I'm not a big spender when things are popping like that, so I grabbed $75 of it. So 16 cents would be a nice out for me on it. There's our moon boy screaming $1. $1. He's like me. Put 50 bucks in it, and he's wanting that $1 mark. Get the biggest gain I can, but I don't think $1 is going to happen. Not today. If it got really explosive, you might see 20 cents. But I think, you know, see the volume's pulling back. So we may be getting a little pullback on it. Nice explosive morning. Calm. It's calming down now. So don't know if it could pop off. It might pull off. But I'm going to take my 10%, which I did. So I did from here to here. Just jumped out at 15. I took 13.72% gain on that. If it goes up, it goes up. But I'm happy with my profits. So take it where you can take it. If it pulls back, it might do it again. But don't get greedy. Greed will wreck you. FOMO will wreck you, and greed will wreck you. See, it's going to move up and it's going to pull back. So I'm happy with where I grabbed it. I'm not complaining. So I have some extra money to play with today. Thank you. Thank you, DNT. I will play with that little extra money. Wait for you to maybe pull back. If you don't, you don't. But I'm seeing the volume right here pull back. MACD is really spread apart. That's just my opinion. Not going to be your play. It's my play. So if this pulls back into the 13-cent area or back down here to the 200 moving average at 13.7, I would consider grabbing another bit of it. I mean, that would, to me, this area, let's put that in light yellow. That's my golden mark. Put it in light green. And bottom of that candle right there. If it pulls back, this right here would be my buy zone. Between those two green candles. Because it could pull back, go sideways, and do it again. Wash and repeat. DNT might reach $1 and $2, but it ain't gonna do it today. And I agree, DNT, you know, 90 million market cap could easily get to, you know, 250 million. So that would be a 2.5x from here. If it did a 2.5x, that's only going to take it to 45 cents, 50 cents. That'd be 250 million. It'd have to get to $1 billion, $1 billion, $2 billion to be at $1. Okay, Rory. Yes, Rory. 859. Pulling back. That's Rory. Rory is a, you know, had a little run up. It's up here. It's pulling back. Probably coming back here and testing the moving averages in 846 area maybe before it pops back up. So keep an eye on. DNT here. 15 minutes. So like I said, here's my pullback area to buy in. So very explosive morning on DNT here. Got up here to 16%. So that was a 16% run. If it pulls back into this area, that'd be an 11% area run. So that'd be about a 40% pullback off this next. That'd be more than 50% pullback. But looking like it's wanting to push up again some more on the 15 minute for the 5. Did I get out early? Probably did. It might flag down here. Pop off some more. Have to keep an eye on DNT, making some moves. ORN. Looking good. How much of a move ORN had from here? 1%, currently at less than the percentage. So ORN moving slow right now. DNT is our hustler. See, it's pulling back to 14 cents. No, you didn't buy the top of Rory. I mean, if you bought it where it was just before it dropped, that's still not the top, because Rory has a tendency of running up to $9–10. So, and you know Rory will get back up in the $10–11 area. So if you got Rory right up here at 8.79, you're not hurting. I mean, it's not that big of a drop. But Rory will make its turnarounds. It always does. It likes to stay between 9.50 and 10.20. So, but I'm currently watching DNT. And scroll down here and look for some more explosive ones. DNT. Now I'll check my. I sold that at 15 cents even. Watch that come back down. Hopefully it'll come back down the buy zone. I'll pick up some more. If not, it's going to flag out. That's a 5-minute. There's a 15. So the 15 is nice solid candle there. See the volume pop, the volume pull back. That's why I said if you don't have a limit set, like that sold, that went to 15.4 right at the top of these wicks, and it pulled back. So I should have had a limit set at 15.3. I set it at 15. It hit. I was happy with that. So from where I bought to 15 even was 12.61%. Not complaining. So if it pulls back 3% from my sell area, we're probably about 4%. Would put me at right where it's at right now to buy back. It's currently got a 4% pullback from where I sold it. So I want it to come back more. I want to come back to 14 cents or less. I got it marked down here. 13.7, 13.4, and I would jump back in. So, any more explosive coins poking their noses out of the red like that one today? That was a good catch. Nice to catch them before they do that. That was a negative 6% coin, and it dropped to 1%. It was way down here on the very bottom. I've seen 2 6%ers, and all of a sudden that one dropped to 1%. I'm like, oh, let's click on it. That was like a spur of the moment, you gotta have your fingers ready to jump type deal. And it could have backfired. I could have jumped in it and it could have just went right back down and I could have lost 5%. But I wouldn't have sold it. I'd have sat on it. Like anything else. If it goes negative, I don't go all in on shit. And people who go all in on something and it goes negative, they're like, oh, I'm screwed, I'm stuck. No, you screwed yourself and stuck yourself. That's why I threw 75 bucks in there. I can leave $75 sit all week long on there and not worry about it. But that little percentage gain, picked that $75 and almost put it up in the $100 mark. So it gives me some more to play with. Back here to 5-minute. See it flagging out right here. It's got this nice little pullback area. Top here to the bottom there is 5.4%. About an average pullback. It had a run up from the very bottom to the very top of 20%. I did not catch it down here. Caught it right here. So I had a full 20% pop off right there. You got a 5% pullback right now. That's about a quarter of it. Do I think it can come down more? I do. I think it can come down about 7%. My opinion. I want it further. I want a further retracement. I don't want to risk putting it in here and having it come down to here, because then you sit in it. If it takes off, well, it takes off. But I'm looking at the MACD. It's pretty spread apart. MACD's got to come back down and cool off. That was a huge volume pump. It's got, it's got to cool off. That was a quick pump. If it's going to continue, I mean, yeah, it's done it in the past. But if you go back here and look at what it just did on these candles here, I'll draw a line and show you. Top of this candle right here has been the play. All these candles right here have been the play. Why would I want to say it's going to go further when it hasn't? 1, 2, 3, 4 touches in the same spot. And that's a big run up from down here. So it's got to cool off. It's cooling off right in its normal area. It might pull back a little bit more, which would be about 14.5, which is these peaks here. It's going to flag out, and then it could possibly get back up. And if it blows past this line, it's going to go up in this area here of the 16-cent area. So I would mark this right in here as my golden sell line. That would be my golden sell line once this bottles up here. And it's doing it. I mean, it's bottling up right here. But I'm going to let this cool down some more. And see, it's acting like it's wanting to push through it. And it's going to be a second touch. There's second touch. It just reached up and tried to touch it. Let me do this. I'm going to set my limit by 15, 14.5, 14.6. If it comes back down and grabs it. So I just set a limit by 1460. I might have missed it. So 1460 even right here. If it comes back down to 1460, I'll remove these buy areas. It'll pick it back up because I'm seeing it starting to flag right here. It's looking halfway decent. It's starting to curl right here. So it's like these might thin down a little bit and not cross. So I'll take a chance. I mean, I sold it over 15. I'll buy it back at 1460. I don't care if it's getting listed on Robinhood. Robinhood's not the magic to everything. And that's a lot of rumors everybody has. It's getting listed here, listing there. Go to Robinhood's website, look for current listings, and see if it's getting listed. Verify what everybody's saying. Don't always just take what people say as golden. Do your own research, verify it. Because that's the problem. A lot of people buy the rumor and they get wrecked. And they go, why did I get so torn up on this? Verify before you buy. So DNT trying to steal the show today. I'm not going to sit here and research Robinhood. That's right. If you hear a rumor and it's circulating on Reddit and all these other places, yeah, go buy the rumor, sell the news. Have not triggered the buy on this yet. I'm still waiting for it. So 14.6 is the number. I don't know why it didn't, because it came down and hit. That's crazy. Hit 14.5. Oh, I'm on 15-minute chart. It probably didn't hit it once I put it in yet. Nope, it came down to 14. It came down to 14.59. Wow. Let me refresh my TradingView or my CoinBase. It says it didn't hit it. No, didn't give me the sell. Well, see if it comes back to it. It might not come back down here. So, see what happens here. Don't go back up and retest. Yeah, that's a problem. You chase this and buy it, it could easily come back and, I mean, if I was to just say, okay, 15 cents, I'm buying it now, and it decides to come back into this moving average right here, my 10% gain I had a while ago, I could just lose 8% of it right here. So I'm not gonna risk that, even though it could run. So if it comes back to where after I buy, that's 5%. I'd lose half of my gains if it came back here and touched. So that's not, I'm willing to risk half of my profits to buy right here. So if it comes back and gets it, it comes back and get it. If it don't, and it takes off from here and runs, then that would be from here to there, that'd be another 11% loss. I'm not buying it, but I didn't lose because I didn't buy it. So yeah, it's a high risk tolerant, but I'm willing to wait for it to come get me. Because I'd rather it get me here if it's going to run to there and give me 14%. You see what I'm getting at? Sometimes it's better to not chase something and not have won than it is to have lost more than you won. Just because the charts are looking good, that MACD is still pretty far apart in my opinion. I want that closer down, and the volume here on market cipher is still going downward. It's not turning, even though the top here is turned. When this top here turns, it tells me it might be getting ready to print a red dot over here. If that's the case, this is going to come back down. And I'm going to be stuck holding this until it does that again. So this right here is risk tolerable, because if I buy here and it comes down, if I want to get back out, I'd only lose about 8-9% of my 10% gain. Can DNT go 100% from here? I don't know. I mean, it went 143% from when I had that one morning show, and it was at 9 cents. So from 12, 13, or actually from 14, no, I would say probably not, but anything's possible, man. I could say you know, if it got real explosive today, it could do another 50%, but I wouldn't buy just on the what is. So there's a third touch. Not quite touched. It's pushing up here, touching again. So orange track, not bad. Orange having a pullback. Let's check that out. See, orange having a pullback from here. Now less than 1% pullback. Track. Wow. Track having a little pullback itself. I'm just checking my blue lines when I called it. So it had a nice run up. Nice pullback. The DNT's the thief right now. Watching DNT kind of close because I'm playing with it. So nice. Starting to stair step a little bit, making some good signs here. See the volume starting to flatten out here. Right here at the red at 53%. I have seen that with track the other day, did run to 130 on the RSI area. So DNT the last few mornings has been a player. Jumped out. I mean, it jumped out of the bottom and flew up. Oh, Sebler, you probably get on the Jasmine streams and scream the same thing. We're going to $1. Dollar is not the magic number on these small cap coins. We're not going to see $1 billion flow into this today. I mean, there had to be a lot of hellacious news, institutional people. I mean, so the max you're going to see out of DNT on the next explosion is probably 25 cents, 23 cents, somewhere in there. UNT making a small little splash here. I'm looking here. I'm looking. AVT making a little bit of a turnaround here. I've been keeping an eye on AVT myself. Yeah, see, nice parallel run on the MACD here. Even though it's trending down, the MACD has not pulled apart since back here. So the MACD's holding strong. Market cycle's got a green dot at 321. I think, you know, I've been watching AVT. I think AVT is getting ready to stay up in the $3.80, $4 range. It's getting there. It's getting primed for it. Nice pullback here to where it came back here. So keep an eye on AVT. This is curling back up on the 15. So they're looking very nice. I think AVT might get back up in the 370s today. Something to keep an eye on. KRL looks like it's kind of making a move. Starting to curl back up. MACD is already crossed and skipped off right here and coming back up. So that's that little skip right here. Keep an eye on that. Oh, DNT pulling back. It's pulling back. Is it going to get to my 14.6? The 15 minute. Let's go to 5. I'm looking over here on my left eye. I'm watching it pull back on CoinBase Pro. It's like, come on, pull back. It's got nice little legs here. I don't know if it's going to pull back. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to chase after it because let's see right here. The volume is coming down slowly. Definitely not going to chase. I'm not going to chase somebody to give them my money and lose it. That's the difference between being a salesman and a panhandler. I'm a panhandler. Come to me, give me the money, and then take off. Salesman will chase you down to make a sell, even if he loses. Don't be a salesman. Oh, it touched 1476. So ORN, are we gonna get a turnaround? Yeah. 5 minute, 15. I think ORN is gonna be a little flat for a little bit this morning. Yeah, it's flattening out. Blue is below the yellow. MACD is pulling down to the 0. So ORN is having a little pullback. Less than a 1% pullback, not bad. DNT. I don't know, let's listen to myself say DNT. It reminds me of back of my teenage years of the AC/DC. Who Made Who, TNT, all those good songs. There's the red mark. There's the pullback. Yes, sirree. You want to pull back to my number here? Come to me. Come to me, not make me go to you. And here's the scary part. Even though it hits here, it could come all the way back down here to this part right here at 13 cents again. 13.79. Remember I had those marks here between 14 and 13.7. It's gonna suck if it comes all the way back to there. Then I'm stuck holding it for a little bit for the next explosive run. But like I said, I'm willing to. I made 10% profit from here back to the moving average is only 8%. So if it does come all the way back, I still have a 2% profit if I want to get out somewhere in between here. Not the biggest win, but that's the gamble I'm willing to make, is at 8% there off of my 10%. Orange making a comeback. I do have some orange right here, so I am holding that. Track is still right there. Didn't come back to the 50, but came back to here. DNT slowly trickling back down. 1476. I'm at 1460. So watch that number. I'm watching it because I want to see it come back. I don't want to see it come back too much. It'd be awesome if it came right to 1459 and then took off. I'd laugh. It'd be like the ultimate buy on live right here. I can't show the buys because YouTube doesn't like I can talk about them, I just can't show it. So what do we got here? PLU popping up to 5%. There we go. We have a lineup here on PLU. Been watching PLU. See, I've been drawing stuff on PLU. Go to the 15 minutes. So PLU holding nicely. DNT is flashing over here. Let's go to the 5 minutes again. Moving that around a lot for you guys. The more I blow it up, it's like, man, the farther it's got to go. Look how far it's got to go. 1480. Come on. I only need 60. 2 more. 2 thousandths more of a penny. See the red candle grow, the volume dropping, the market cipher dropping to 0 here. The MACD is squeezing in. So I'm just hoping the MACD don't cross. I'm hoping to get it down here to the 1460 mark. So having fun playing with it. Check Twitter here, see what's trending on Twitter. So I might not get that 1460, which is no big deal. It's still trending down. It's nothing exciting yet. It had that nice pop up where everybody else, for all the last few candles have been hitting. You know, we zoomed in or zoom out. I say zoom out so you can see. That's normal right there. But that was a huge run up from here up. Wish I'd have caught it sooner. So nice catch this morning. It's leveling out like the rest of them do. And you can see here, you know, it gets red and it starts trickling back down. So I really don't want it to fall that far down. But it's very possible to come back down in this area of 14 cents. 14 even. People gotta learn patience. Be patient. Don't chase. Chasing will wreck your portfolio in a heartbeat. I've had people come in my other live stream and talk about it. They talk about how one guy came in the other day and said he had like 18,000, not dollars, but euros, or I think it was euros. And he pissed it all away chasing pumps. He's pretty much broken back, you know, working a normal job, living with his parents, and, you know, probably a young kid. Got overexcited. So don't let that be you. Make these coins come to, you know, you do your research, pull your charts. I got a link in the description for TradingView. It's free. Grab that link, go get a free version of it. You don't have a computer, go get a cheap $100, $200 laptop, be your best investment. Don't have to be a gaming computer. Doesn't take a lot of resources to run TradingView and CoinBase. You know, invest into your knowledge. Knowledge is everything. You're buying based off of what you hear on people talk and live streams and other people telling you when to buy. You know, you're going to get destroyed and wrecked. Learn. It's your money. If you want to be able to learn how to take $100, $200 and turn it into a couple thousand, you need to get knowledge. Knowledge on chart, knowledge on, you know, looking at certain people on Twitter who make good calls. And when I mean good calls, is somebody who's more than 70% accurate. Nobody's going to be 100% accurate all the time. But the person who's more than 60% accurate will always make money. And I've had my fair share of downtrends where I was wrong more than I was right, and I've had my great shares of trends where I was right a lot of times over my wrongs. And it definitely shows in your portfolio. So DNT was a nice runner-up. Is it going to come back and play with me? You know, see, like I said, that MACD's tightening up. Got a red dot on the market cipher, dipping below zero on volume a little bit. But not a lot of pullback, just slightly. Will it hit that 460 mark? And it's explosive, and it can pull back just as quick as it pops up. So I'll let this cool off over here. I haven't refreshed anything. PLU is sticking out here. DDX, making a little mark there. Let's click on DDX. Yeah, a little push up. Got a green dot. Market cipher going across on the 5 minute. DDX is looking halfway decent this morning. QSP making a little move back here off the 72-cent area, or 0.72 area, making a little pull up. So I'm looking at the numbers here on the right. Near is just excellent. Near is on Binance, right? It's not in CoinBase, so I'll have to look at that here in a minute on a different area I have marked. So let me look through here, scroll down, looking for some movers and some shakers in here. Something out of the ordinary. We don't want bigger, we want smaller in here. KRL looks like it's making a little bit of a move up. Yeah, wait, pull down, back up. So that's a 5 minute. Let's go to the 15. So KRL is definitely making a little move this morning. A little curl back up. Boom, boom. Looks nice. I won't say it looks fantastic, but looks nice. I think I have near. Is it Huobi? No, that's CSP. Is it Binance? Near, yeah, near USD on Binance. Curling down. Coming back down here and hitting the 50 moving average on the 15-minute chart. Definitely pulling down. A lot of pullback right now. The volume's starting to curl back up, so it could flatten out here on the 50 moving average at $18. 18.23 area. By Zill, yeah, I didn't cash it out. I'll let it ride. So let me hit the refresh button here, see what changes. Track coming back to play. Track, look at that, see it flattened out on my little line here, but nice. Ooh, it actually pulling back a little more, so it's pulling back, keeping it on track. Orange flattened out on my line here. This is my streaming line. So orange could make a couple more little pumps and take off. We'll have to see. There's track. There's AIOZ. Made a nice little run up and came pulling back. MACD is cooling off. I am looking at the 15 minutes. I changed from the 5 to the 15 just so you guys know. So AIOZ took off right about here. Had a run up of 4.51%. It is pulling back currently to 1.5%. That's about a quarter of the 4.5 up here, so 25% pullback. I could see, you know, it just popped green. Maybe it's gonna go back up some more. So that's what I look at. Anything from about 10 to 20% pullback, and a little bit more, then you know you'll see it try to go again. DNT pulling back, and there you go. There you go. It came back to me, and it's coming back further now. That's the 15. Let's go with the 5. But remember, I said back here probably would have been a choice place. In there would have been the choice for plays, but I took it up here, so I'm fine with that. Do not want it to come back this far, so hopefully, you know, it'll come back. Got a red dot on market cipher. MACD is tightening out, so it did cross my line. It's got me back in the game with more coins than I had to start with. Need more coins. Yeah. So I'll keep an eye on it. If it comes all the way back to here, then I'm stuck holding for a while. But it will. I'm pretty confident that this will get back into the 14-cent area, no problem. So just my play. Any big movers? New. 1% move on new. See, 1% move on new. On the 5 minute, go to 15. So it's getting pinched right here between the 50 and 100. 100 on the bottom. So nothing spectacular yet again. I got excited this morning over DNT. Oh, Maple making a little move out of the red. Yeah, we're gonna catch another early one maybe. Not yet. I don't think it's gonna curl fast enough. We are on the 15. Let's go to the 5. On the 5 minute, it's touching. Got a green dot back here. Maple making a little move. And there's, oh, I got a blue line over here. Where do I get that blue line for? Let me zoom this in. Touching that right there. So let me extend this. There. So it's breaking through that little, it dipped down, it's breaking back through that line there. And where's my mark? Oh, God, it's hard to see those marks. Let me, if I make a small mark here, make it white. See if I can get on top of that. Well, now I can extend it because I got a mark to extend it from. I don't like making moves without having something similar, somewhat accurate to move it with. There we go. There we go. Takes a little effort to make it somewhat accurate to where you have it. So very nice pull back into that channel. You can see where this ran across that channel right here, dipped out of it, dropped down, boom, coming back into the channel, coming back to the 200 moving average. So I do like to be a little accurate on my drawings, especially my lines, because when they get further extended, a little mistake way back here can make a big, huge difference way up here. So Market Cipher gives us the notice right after, boom, 2 candles later, it's touching, trying to cross. This is going to push up. It's going to try to hit this 200 moving average. And watch as it breaks. If it breaks through, then you got to watch for the 50 to cross back up over the 100. This could be a nice play here. I mean, we're looking at a coin that's sitting at $52. Possibly getting back up to 55 area. So from this point here, if it makes a nice climb, if it gets back to 55, that's 4.5% play. 4.5% play on these bigger coins is not bad. Most people prefer 5%. Between 5 and 7% on a $50 coin is decent. So let's scroll down here and look at these. GTX looks like it's making a little move over here, 1% change. Let's go back to our 15 minutes here. My DNT is crashing down. Not much. It's tenth of a penny lower than where I bought it. Nice curl here. CTX. We're on the 15-minute chart. It's trying to get back up in the moving averages. Let's go to the 30-minute. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those starting to curl and looking good. Looking good on the 30-minute. So it's back where it started from. Nothing I'd go chasing after, but something to look at. Clover, one of my favorites. Yeah, it looked like it was making a change. I guess not. It just changed to the 4% again, so it just took that dump. So nothing like a DNT down here yet. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna scroll this back up. I'm gonna hit refresh. Corn looks to be making a move. Trying to make a move. Let's go to DNT and put it on 5 minutes. We're gonna let this play on DNT while I go get me some more coffee. And probably watch it come back to where I probably should have set my buy. But oh well. I will be right back. Go get your coffee. I'll be back up here in just 1 second. Let you enjoy the music. I'm not closing the live stream down. I'm just gonna go get some coffee and I'll be right back.
Winter is freezing and trees start to bolt, and I don't wanna be sitting alone in a room that's just filled with my soul. And so I came to this place, I'm looking for a familiar face.
Okay, back here. And I'm probably going to have to, here in like 5 minutes, take a little bit longer break. I just got up to get my coffee, and it is freaking snowing here. So I gotta go put some salt out on my deck because it gets a little slippery. My wife has a lady bringing 6-month-old baby over, and the last thing I want them doing is slipping and falling on the way in. And they'll get here in about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna leave this play here for about, well, this is going down, track is still up. Horn, looks like it's moving up. So, let's see who's, Orange, the biggest one. We'll leave Orange play, maybe, let's leave track play, it's a little more explosive. We'll watch track play here. I am gonna put this on auto, and I am gonna go spread some salt out on my deck to make sure this lady don't slip with her baby, and I will be right back. So enjoy the stream, enjoy some tunes. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I apologize. Hey, I am back. Went out and shoveled some snow. I didn't shovel it. I went out and sprinkled some salt. Cannot believe it's snowing here. Crazy. Let me get to my app here so I can turn the light off. Light came on when I opened my door up. So, track is making some moves here. DNT is coming back up. Look at that. Nice little cross under, maybe a cross over. Definitely looking good for DNT. Anything else get explosive while it's gone? Plu. Looks like it was trying to make a move. Engine pulling back. Definitely. DDX holding steady. USP. Nice little jump up from 72 to 74. Not bad. Not bad. Keeps making a little move there. No. I finally loaded up. My phone is a piece of garbage. My phone's outdated. All the memory's gone. So it's very slow. WCFG making some moves this morning. Look at that big spike in volume here. Wow. That's on the 5 minute. Yeah, volume is just next to none here. Ooh. Out of nowhere. Yeah, market side. Let's see right here. MACD crossed. Got a green dot. Big green candle. So it started to cross right here before it blew up. So there was a slight bit of a warning. Not much. But if you would have caught this candle and bought right here at the top of this candle at 57 cents, you'd be up a whole whopping penny, possibly two if you caught that. Nothing large. But it is starting to move on the 5 minute. How's it look on the 15? 15's looking good. Look like it's going up for the 200 moving average, so keep an eye on WCFG. Maple, we drew some lines out. We see where it crossed under. Very nice. Getting back into the play of things in the channel. Look at that. Yeah, we seen it when it was right here. So it's continuing up on the 5 minute. It got above the 200, hitting the 50, trying to break the 100. Looks like volume's pulling back a little bit, but the MACD is still open and below zero, so we could get a little pull back here. It'd be nice to get above the yellow before it pulls back into the yellow. So cross that moving average and come back and retest it. Yeah, give us some more up. BTCT is up a little bit. QNT coming down. Looking for some big moves in here. Any big moves in the red indicators that we could have some fun here again. CTX 2% difference. Let's check it out. Nope, still running flat. For the 15, did it do anything on the 15? Yeah, you see a little curl here. Yeah, we looked at CTX earlier. Complete pullback from its run up there. It's a nice big run up. Complete, almost a complete pullback. Not quite. So, looking good. Not the greatest, but looking good. So, let's hit the recharge button. How are we looking? DNT still in the top 3. How is it looking? Back to the 5 minute. So back up on. So it didn't dip too much. Nice. So we're looking for it to cross back over again. Got a little cool off. Volume coming back up. So look for that MACD. It's above zero. It's under right now. Open that up. It's right under right now. It's foot apart. Looking for it to curl back through. A couple more green candles, it could. And we know this coin can get explosive. We watched it get explosive this morning. Love to see it blow past this 15.46 area. If it can get past this 15.46 area, and I'll show you why. Because it's the trend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A partial here, partial there. So see how the 3 candles there, 3 candles here looking the same. This one dropped way down. This one just only came down a little bit. Let's hope it doesn't continue to do like these do. Just drop off. This one dropped off. Those dropped off. That one dropped off. Let's hope this one curl back up and retest it. If we can come back up and retest it, I think we could possibly get through today. If so, our golden mark is up here at 16.6. That would be sweet. So, check it out in 5 minutes. DNT has been my little play of the morning. I got turn my light off. Thank you. Check out some of these things on all these notifications on my phone. Yeah, it gives me a notification 30 minutes ago. It's going to snow today. Well, yeah, it's been snowing longer than my notification. Okay, how's everybody doing today? Glad to see people coming in here and checking things out. Thank you for smashing the like button as you're coming in. Any certain coins you're wanting to check out, anything you're watching this morning, put it in the chat there. I'd be more than happy to go look at it to see what we got going on. Celebrity CAD, that channel there runs on a voting system, and people who are in that stream, if they like a coin removed and suggest something else, I put it to a vote, and I let it vote for 12 hours. So the majority of the people who watch that stream have voted those coins in. If you'd like something changed, go in there and suggest it, and we'll put a vote to it. That channel, it's my channel, yeah, but I'll let the community run that channel. I'll let them vote on it. And unfortunately, that stream there generates about 15,000 hours of views in 28 days. So it might be still on your end, but put in a request and we'll vote on it. I don't get to vote since I'm the channel owner. So I will most definitely, if you want something different, we can put it to a vote. Okay, we'll do that this afternoon here, and when I get done with this stream here, I'll tend to that one and we'll put it to a vote, see if anybody wants any coins voted off, and then we'll ask for suggestions of coins, and then we'll take the majority of suggestions and put those to a vote. But yeah, I'm not a dictatorship on that stream. I let the community kind of run it. That's what makes a lot of people stick around and like it. So give me a little while when we get done with this morning show. Then I'll go in there and say good morning to everybody, and I'll tell them that you suggested that, and we'll see if anybody has any suggestions on what we should vote on. So be patient with me. Let's get this taken care of today, and we'll work on that stream later. Okay, so far track is holding the top positions on today's charts. And we're going to scroll down here and look for some change since we did a reset a minute ago. And see what's happening. So things are looking, let's go see what is Bitcoin doing. What do you know? What did Bitcoin do? It dipped down in below my line, trying to come back up. So that explains why we're getting more red than we have green. And some of the green are going red. So come on, Bitcoin, get back above this little mark here. Got a green dot right here on the 5-minute. MACD should cross, so we should get a little pumper out of Bitcoin on the 15-minute. Yeah, see what it looks like on the 30. Yeah, big wick down below on the 30. So Bitcoin, you're just messing with us today. Again, I figured this would give us till this afternoon. I guess I'm about 4 hours off of this coming down. I thought it would keep going up for most of the morning, or at least go sideways most of the morning, but didn't even give me much time, did it? I come in and kill the morning show. Look at everything start turning red now. See that? White and red. Wow. So DNT, are you gonna hold strong for us maybe? So let's scroll down through here, see what's holding, what's folding. PLU. No, it's holding while everything else around it is folding. Yeah, CMO run from Bitcoin. Gonna start seeing that red droop. I look up on my monitor on my other stream and everything up there is red. So we're looking here. Yeah, I want it to grow too. It has been growing. So like I said, we'll put it to a vote. This stream here is my morning show, so we'll take care of it first, and then we'll get over there in a little while and tend to the other stream when I'm done here. Thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it, and we'll definitely get some answers today on that. Let's hit the refresh button. See who's running scared this morning. Look at all the white and red. Everybody running. Run! The big man's coming. He's stealing our funds. Look at that. Wow. Everything is just pulling back. The 10%ers are pulling back. Look at that, DNT pulling back 2.78. It was up into 11% this morning. Wow, look at the pullbacks. Everything pulling back. Scared of Bitcoin. Everything running from Bitcoin. Wow. Yes, sirree. Everything pulling back from Bitcoin. Run, 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 run. Look at all the chickens go. You think somebody would take some dominance and go, screw Bitcoin, let's go. Oh. And there's probably a few in here. I mean, we'll see them start popping up here in a minute when everything else starts bleeding out. You'll see those defiers that don't like Bitcoin or run against it. You know, DSO is trying to turn green there for a second. I'm scrolling down through here. RBN, are you pumping? Nope. I'm just seeing a big difference there. 7, 6, 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, there's a 3. Bigger runners than the rest. Look at them all run scared from Bitcoin. DSO, are you gonna pump? Nope. I figured DSO would say screw Bitcoin, let's pump. Look at Bitcoin pullback. Look at that. Wow. Just destroy the market here this morning. Everything is just a running. Including DNT. Look at them run. I guess this might be a good buy-in area. Oh, Bitcoin, what are you doing? BTC dominance. Look at that climb. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance taking over. Where you at, Bitcoin? I know you're in here. Yeah, I'll find you easier this way. That's why I have you marked. Look at Bitcoin drop. Yeah, I tell you, as soon as it drops below this line here, this ain't gonna last forever. But my 43,411 mark, for some reason, is a trigger point for alts just to take a crap. So I know eventually once Bitcoin gets up in the 50s, 58, 60,000 mark, this mark is not going to be irrelevant for altcoins, but for some reason here in the last month it has been. So we'll continue watching. I mean, it's not bleeding bad. It's only like negative 71 to 60 bucks. It's just that below that line for some reason. I don't know what it is about that line. They all get scared. Yes, they do. All get scared. So Orin definitely holding strong in this channel. And that's what I'm going to do here. Let's do this. Let's pull a 15 minutes up. Let's tighten it up. Get some blue marks here. Mark that in blue. Now I'm going to put another one right about there. See all the wicks in there. And this right here should go up just a hair more. Up there. That seems to be the normal channel for Orin right now. Is this thing straight? 579, 512 is straight. Sometimes these candles look like they're going downhill, but they're straight. So nice channel it's running. So it's something to keep an eye on. So that way when I get into the 5 minutes here, open it up, I know where my channel is. Get rid. No, I better leave that. I do have some Orin, I believe. Let me check. Did I get into some Orin? Yes, I do have a little bit of Orin on me. I am holding some. So Orin is definitely holding good. Look at it. Orin is pumping against Bitcoin. Awesome. Awesome. I love to see a coin defiant of Bitcoin. I root for the underdog a lot of the times. Got green dot here. MACD's crossing, green dot. Wow. Orin's going to get a little pumpage. Maybe it likes the downside of Bitcoin. I know Jasmine the other day was pumping hard against Bitcoin. As Bitcoin was coming down, Jasmine was pumping up just as hard as it was coming down. It was quite awesome to see. But not this morning. Looks like Jasmine is running with the rest of them. The herd mentality. Orin's the defier of the herd. Where did DNT go? Wow, DNT almost went back to the bottom of the list. Look at that, in the red. Herd mentality. Run, baby, run. Take cover. Bitcoin's eating our lunch. DNT, way down here again. 14 cents. But not too bad of a loss, I mean, or to a pullback, should I say. Did I put it in my list here? DNT? No, I did not. I better go find it. Because I stuck some money in it. DNT. It was up in here somewhere. There it is. That's marked at, I believe it was my orange list. Yep. Look at that pullback. And I have it set right here. This would be a good buy-in spot. Who knew Bitcoin was going to crush it back down to here? So from where I bought here to here, if I was to sell, it'd be at 8%. I did make a 10% gain. So if I go from here down to here, oh, it's only 4%. Right now, if I was to jump out and bail now, it'd only be 3%. I'm not taking a loss. Bitcoin's coming back up. This will turn back up. So if it does come all the way down to here, I'm fine with it. I will hold it. This coin will pump more. It's not that many. Like I said, I only bought like 75, 80 bucks worth. No, I have not done Jasmine yet. I just spoke about it. We can go to Jasmine. Cover that. Things aren't looking pretty right now because Bitcoin is being a monster to us. See, Bitcoin pushing down below zero, or below this line right here. I call that my zero line, kind of like the MACD, because it seems like when it gets below it, altcoins run. Good morning, Brian. How you doing? Good friend of mine out east. So Bitcoin is definitely on the run this morning. Let's go to my watch list. Oh, wait a minute. She's wanted to look at Jasmine. Let's look at Jasmine. Stream coins. Jasmine is one of my stream coins. Oh, Jasmine. Looking horrible on the 5. Even more horrible on the 15. I've been charting the crap out of Jasmine. It fell out last night. I was going to bed. It pulled back up. Almost into the channel. Not into that channel. Wow. This has been downhill since. Oh, horrible. It is down. Wow. Back to where before I did all the fun stuff. It is pretty much right down to the bottom there again. That's the death of, that's the doom line there pretty much. I call it the doom line. It's like the restart of all that great potential comes back here to ground zero where it started. It just sucks. So let's put that in red, blood red. Oh, it's been there before. Let's extend it out here. Straighten that out. It's even. So that one almost touched, this one blew through. And that one is almost touching again. So I don't know what to say about Jasmine other than if you're in it and you're in it up here and you're stuck holding it, hopefully when Bitcoin turns around this will come back up, maybe get you back into this channel here. I think that might be your channel of profitability. That's 3 cents. This is 301 area. So this is the channel we've been watching to break back out after it fell through, and it just has not completed it. It started to, but it's not running back out of that channel. So I will extend these out some more. 100 millionth of a penny off difference, not too bad. So we will extend those channel out. Let's hope this will recover back into it. Jasmine definitely not looking good this morning. But I know you got a lot into it, Mel. So I would definitely consider riding this one out. I wouldn't take that big of a loss. I know you got a lot in there, hoping for this bigger pump, but I don't have no great news for you. I'm sorry, other than it's bottoming out a lot. Not the worst. It could go lower, but all we can do is watch for Bitcoin to make its changes. Let's go back up here, check out Bitcoin. Like I said, it's pulling down below that line. There's a fib line down here. It has popped that fib line a few times. It's threatening to go lower, but let's see, 1 hour. See here? I got a little scary there because I thought it was really going to push way down in this territory of 38,000. But so far we're doing good. We're hanging in there. Look at Bitcoin here. Not too awfully bad. So it crossed up from here into there. Back on the 24th of March. So, huge retracement. It's fighting this area again. It's humping over it, bouncing off of it. So it's trying to hold this fib. I think Bitcoin is going to just play there for a while. Try to zoom this all back out with the candles are more legible. We're at the mercy of Bitcoin. That's all I can say on that. So hopefully she'll come back up and give us some good gains on our crypto. But in the meantime, look at Orn. Orn's defiant. Orn and Track is defiant of Bitcoin. 15 minutes, fixing to get a MACD cross. It's pumping out. So we got a few people being defiant. Maybe Bitcoin's showing some signs of coming back up. I'd love to see this one run up. I'd love to see it get around $5-6. Track. 5 minute on Track. Yeah. Like, you know, just a straight line sideways. AIOZ dumping. PLU dumping. DDX dumping. NCT. Yeah, NCT's holding ground. RAD dumping. ZRX dumping. So everybody's just. That's, oh, look at that. Maple. I went through that line right there. Getting some movement. Maple, like I said, keep an eye on it. Once it crosses that back into that channel, it was going to make some moves. It did. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Starting to cool off a little bit, so it could come up and start curving over. As long as it keeps that upward trend, it would just kind of start curving over, but you just don't want it to start curving over like that. Keep an eye on that. If you're in Maple, QSP. There you go. It ran up, started that curve. That's what we don't want Maple to do. But QSP did the running up and said, "Oh shit, Bitcoin, come back down." Okay. We will look at that, like I said, when the stream is done. My morning show's over with. I will be back in that stream over there, and we will have a chat over there on it. So, okay. I'm just looking at chat here. PSNBC. I haven't looked at that channel in probably 10 years. I don't watch news channels anymore. Oh. Yep, Mel, it is. So, horrible morning, I'm sorry. I thought it was going to be a good morning. We were going to have some fun. Things are going to take off, which they did. DNT got real explosive there. Looking really nice. So, let me see what we got going here. Yeah. Let's recharge this here. Anybody new coming up with shipping? Shipping moved up. Oh, it's 0.75. Yeah, all the percentages go down, so all the ones I haven't seen are starting to show up. XYO at 0.76. Slowly moving up. Down below 2-cent mark. Definitely a good time to accumulate. Everything's on sale. Yeah, Bitcoin says blue light special. Come get your coin of the day. See, this pops up, come back. So, everything is pulling back. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Gotta love Bitcoin for just taking the fun out of the show this morning. What a party pooper, huh? Mina, did you take a big hit there? Yeah, you're trying to recover. But yeah, Mina knocked down through that bid, trying to push back up. So go to my watch list, DNT, what are you doing? Wow, right down to that buy point. Remember me saying that'd be a good spot to buy? And I pushed it here. Gotta learn to listen to my own self sometimes. So, but Bitcoin helped push that there. So that's just a lucky thing that Bitcoin pushed. If Bitcoin wouldn't have returned, I don't think this would have. It would have made the play here, but I think it would have came down and continued and kept going and retested this. But Bitcoin took a bite of us right here. You can pretty much where that red X there. That's probably where Bitcoin just yanked us down. 650. What time is that? Yeah, 650 today. Let's go look at Bitcoin. What time was it? Where's 650? Yeah, right there. I mean, it crossed back here at 625 and again at 620. Let's look at 620. Go back to DNT. See how it correlates. 620. Where is 620? Right there. 620. When Bitcoin first started pumping down, is when it gave me my push to get my buy here. So it tried to pull away from Bitcoin here. My Bitcoin was going down, but it just gave up and fell down. So that was all due to Bitcoin right there. So yes, sirree. Let's get back to just the general watch list. If nothing else is going to get special today, I mean, the ERX 1% different, trying to make it ERX, trying to pull back. Got a cross on the MACD. We are on the 5 minutes. Got a green dot here. CRX is pushing back, trying to make some moves. Cody down here, pushing back a little bit. Yeah, got a cross there. The ERX looks like it's pushing the hardest. AVT is one of my favorites. I've been watching it. 319. At least it's staying above 3. I mean, last week it accumulated at the bottom of about 270. I think it was 254 to 270. And after this big pump up, I think, look at the 1 hour chart here. Yeah. It reset a new bottom there at 290. Here was a 254 to the 270 plays. That was the old bottom back here. For a long time was that bottom there. Got a nice flag. I seen that flag. I told a few people in chat that I knew were holding this, that it looked like it was fixing to go. A bunch of us grabbed it. We played it up. Did very nice. I took some profits. It came down. I did not buy. Other people bought back in. It took off. But look at this big pullback here. I know some people got back in right in this area here, the 290. At least I know one person did for sure. And nice big play up again. So here we are coming back. Nice little bottom again. So I have to see what Bitcoin does, because this could pull back more. So just be cautious. We've seen that play right here. Get that pullback, pump, and then continue back down. So just be careful. We're gonna get this little pullback and pump, pull back down. You know, so be cautious there. So that's why you zoom out, watch AVT. 319, 320 might be a spot to accumulate a quarter of a bag, and maybe see if it dumps more. If it does, pick up a little more on the way down, and then once it bottomed out, get some more, or maybe it goes back up. All depends on what Bitcoin does. That's the problem, is we're all defiant or dependent on Bitcoin. But definitely trying to start a new floor. I won't call it a bottom yet. Maybe once you get a couple hours of it, I would call that a bottom if it continues over here till lunchtime or so. But just be cautious. It does have a nice 15-minute green dot here. I'm trying to cross. It hasn't quite crossed yet, so excuse me. It is below the 0 line on the 15. Let's go look at the 5. See, it's got a nice fall through here. A little dip right there. So just be cautious. Watch it. Follow it for a little bit. I wouldn't go. I mean, it's not a bad area to buy in if you just jump in, because we know it eventually is going to go back up. But to get your best buy, this would be where I'd buy like a quarter of a bag, depending on the size of bags you buy. Because just like on DNT, I bought back in, dropping, I might pick up a little more. Let me get some of this coffee in me. My throat's getting dry here. Okay, scroll down this list. I haven't refreshed it. We're just gonna see if there's any big, huge, I won't say huge, any big moves like Engine, 2% out of the zeros. Look at that. Nice spike. Pushing right back up to where it fell down to. So that's what I looked for. We had, 0%, 0.12. That's a huge move out of nowhere. That's what DNT did this morning. So Engine definitely making a move here on the 5-minute. We'll leave it on the 5. I won't say it's a huge move, but it did. What did it do? First green candle, it popped up to 2.15%, 1.89 where it's at now. So if you went from the bottom of the red candle where it bottomed out at to here, about 2.25%. So starting to make a turnaround. Some of these other guys, see, they're starting to move back up. But man, they just turned my whole chart to red. Didn't even part the C in the middle. He just murdered everybody. Bitcoin just came in here and flat just leveled the playing field. Mina trying to make a recovery here. Not much of a difference, but let's see here. Yeah, see, Mina got back up above the 382 Fibonacci. Mina trying to make a little pullback. But Jasmine, man, look at that. It's just down, down. Come on, make your U-turn, come back up. My God. That's the thing with Jasmine. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's horrible. Not talking bad about it, just seeing the facts with it. When Jasmine takes a while to build itself up, but one sign of turning down, that thing can go down quick. Super, making its move again. I don't hold much weight on Super when it does that. AVAX, oh, started to turn but didn't. Fox pushing up out of the red, not by much, but starting to push up. Green dot on market cipher, good signal that it might get a MACD cross. Luku pushing back up. Comp trying to push itself back up out of the red. BTCD, yeah, we see you pushing up out of the red. We don't want you moving. The engine, definitely pushing good, moving. So, how much of a return is that on engine here? 2.25% from that red candle. That's still only 2% from the beginning of the green and growing. 2.36. Get back up here, it's 3.6% return back to the top up here. So definitely making some moves on engine. True, a little bit of return on True. See, look at engine make a run there. QSP making a return pretty quick out of here, 1% different. Yeah, look at engine run. Wow. Running right back up to that blue line. Look at it go. Wow, we're gonna get a runner here. Put that on auto. Watch you go, girl. Five minutes, let's pull it to the 15. Tied it up. So I do have some lines on engine. It went right to that line. Holding up a little bit. I get that sharp turn there. I get a healthy cross. I got those lines in there for a reason. Yep, there they are. There's a channel right there. So watch for this to pop through here and get back into this channel here. Never know. This might come up. That kind of hurt, but could it come up here and curl back down and create wonky looking head and shoulders? Who knows? Watch for it later. Definitely ran right to that line, pulling back. So that's Orin. Still holding a 10%. Orin might be our big one that might want to run today. QSP. QSP's got a nice, slow agenda about here lately. Turn that to blue so we can see it better. 2 wicks, a candle body, nothing there, so something to keep an eye on. I was charting it back here, looking at it up here, so I've got some lines here and here to This right here is a good area for it to get back into. Need to build a floor up here to get higher. So QSP definitely having a nice little channel play. Keep on it. If it keeps slowly, gradually growing, in another month or two, it might be at 15 cents. Oh, we know it's going to pop off eventually and get up here and then level off. So things just don't do this slow, gradual growth for years like that. And yes, you guys probably hear my vape in the background. NCT making a little move. Wow. Stepping stone moves on the 15-minute. Very nice. Right up above on the 200 moving average, the 50 across the 100, fixing across the 200. Keep an eye on that. That 50 crosses that 200, you're going to get a little pop-up. When the 100 crosses, you'll definitely get a nice pop-up. So NCT definitely looking great. Wow, if you got into NCT back here, when it was 3.5 cents, 3.7, definitely got a nice little climb up. So what kind of percentage is that? It's 4%. At the top is 4.5. I mean, it's not the biggest play, but hey, I think NCT, let's zoom out of this. Let's go to the 1 hour. NCT, I think is looking good. I mean, it's good for its notoriety is a slow uptrend. That was a big, huge drop. I'm trying to just look at what we got back here, what the resistance was back here. There you go. Squeeze it up more. So now you see all the resistance channels right through here. So I am eyeballing here. If I can get this eyeballed correctly. This right here looks like a very strong resistance channel. It dipped down in it, pushed itself back out. So if I look at this here, where it's at right now, see right here on this tip right here, it plays with a few things right here. There's a red mark there. I don't know what that is. A lot of wicks right into there. Another area of support, resistance. I want to chart this here, pull this up off those wicks right through here. See how that pulls up there. And then I want to set a channel line on some of these peaks in here. I don't see much over here on this side, but I do see this big fat area right here. But I'm looking more to my right there, those peaks right here. So that's an area to get to, and to the bottom of these right here. Like another channel. So just my own visual of what I'm watching for. Not the blue. So I zoom back into this and I look at these right here and I think, okay, this is the big play areas from here to there. If it gets in this channel, it has a chance of getting back on track of this line right here. So just how I look at it. So if I say from here, to here to get back in track on that play area is 11% run. That would put it back into the upward moving bullish area. So not bad for an amateur drawing lines, right? Keep an eye on NCT, not the biggest player, not the smallest, but it's definitely there. Get back out at 1 hour into the 15. And once I draw those lines, I don't remove them. I will keep it there. So NCT definitely mixing a few moves. Track is taking off here. Yes, sir. From that measured move this morning on my stream to now is 2%. Nice little move for track. Oh, wow. So that's oh, look at that WCFG. Wow, definitely been making some moves. Look at that explosive move. We were looking at that earlier. On the 15, let's go to the 5. WCFG was down in the red and it was making some moves, and I said keep an eye on it. Look what it did. About a 4-cent run up. So back here, measure that move, 6.38% run there. Current number on it from that move to 62 cents, 7.13% move. Looks like it's deciding what it wants to do right now. Yes, sir. WCFG making a move this morning. Let's recharge all this. Reset everything up. Where did DNT go? Off the screen again. It's hiding. Boy, the first sign of Bitcoin dumping DNT runs. That's small cap for you. The bigger caps have a hard time getting pushed down. WCFG is a player today. See, Brad, I don't know if these two pulled back or if Brad's pulling up, but we're 1% or 2% or go to 3. Now it's flattened out. Track, they can move Orn, still in that channel. Orn loves that channel. It'll pop out and come right back. Pop out and come right back. That's why I draw these channels like I do. See this? I draw those channels for a reason. Yeah, follow the trend until the end, and hopefully this will pop out and make that the end and make a new high. Definitely making a 4 here. Yes, sir, Brian. I know. Man, you go back a little ways, and I remember me telling you about it. Told you to open up a CoinBase account and just put a little bit in every couple of weeks and let it sit, let it grow. I don't even remember what the price of Bitcoin was back then, do you? Right. Wasn't Bitcoin like $1,200-$1,400 back in those days? New starting. Ooh, look at new. New's making a little change. Squeeze that puppy in. See, look at it popping right now. Fixing to make a cross on the MACD. Oh, you and me both. I could have bought 4 Bitcoin at 260 bucks, and I should have held on to them. Thought $1,200 was doing good. You know me from way back. Celebrity Cat. I don't recognize your name, Celebrity. Did you change your name? Because I've only been streaming crypto full time for a year now. Oh, I mean, I'm not full time, but my 24/7 channel has been running about a year now. I've had this channel for a long time, and I did that CoinBase thing back in 2017, the winter of 17, I think. I have to go back and look at the video. Yeah, I did that CoinBase video a long time ago. I tried to, Quay. I tried to sit on my hands, but DNT forced me into it. It was looking so good, and it started to take off, and I grabbed some. I made 10% on it. I bought back after it pulled back about 3.5%, 4% area, and then Bitcoin made its move and dumped it even further. So I'm about even now. So I'm gonna sit on it. I'm not chasing anything right now. Let's go down the list. See what's moving up. Anybody moving up? Anybody? Hi, making a little mark. Nope. Yep, I ran 2 live streams for a while, and my channel wasn't growing the way I wanted it to grow. So I killed the second live stream, which opens up this computer here that I'm on now to allow me to do my morning show, do more reviews, do more videos. And I haven't really been great about pumping out more videos, but the ones I've been putting out have been getting some great hits. I put out one the other day on Mina. I think it got about 1,200 views, about 52 hours added to my hour list. So Mina helped me out a lot. So yeah, I need to get back to doing more reviews on new coins being launched off of Coinbase. So, and I need to go do some more reviews. I think I'm AVT put out a new white paper, and I've been telling people for the last 2 days I need to go do a video covering AVT and the white paper, which I'll probably do this week, if not today. Look at that, ETH up $33, 1.04%. ETH in our top 15. But I don't think I'm going to pump out any more live streams until I get completely monetized. Get some funding coming in through YouTube, and then I'll look at getting a couple of VPNs, possibly getting 3, 4, maybe 5 live streams running. Get back to the solo live streams instead of these multi-coin streams. But definitely looking at trying to expand the channel in the future. Sometimes you have to pull back to move forward. So that's what I did. I had to pull back so I could move further forward. Yeah, it gives me a chance for people, you know, to me it's more their community, not mine. That's their house. My regulars stay in their chat about everything from A to Z, not just crypto. Everyday life. So that's gotten to be their home. I don't go in there and try to disrupt it. I just go in there and knock on the door and chat with them. So I kind of gave them that channel to monitor themselves. If that makes sense. And it'll grow. When it grows, we'll expand more. Track definitely pushing up. Here we go. Look at that. Track is slowly making its moves. Very nice. Very nice. Back here when I started talking about 3.5%. Very nice. Maple still continuing up. Remember I said it got in this channel. We were talking about it right down here in this dip and it got into it. Told you to keep an eye on Maple. It could work its way up here to the $55 area, and it's slowly getting there. Starting to get a little curve to it, so it's got to cool off a little bit. So you can see the curve with that, curve with the MACD. The MACD, if it don't cross, this gets a little closer and continues. We can see some nice movement to $55 here. So let me go back here and check on DNT, crushing my brains out. There you go. So where I bought back in, back to where it's at, 8%. If it hits this line, it's 9%. I had a 10% gain, sold, bought back here. It doesn't go any lower than this and turns around, pounce back up. I'll still be at a 1% gain here, but I did accumulate more coinage right here, so I'm not too worried about it. We're looking good. I think we'll get a pullback soon. If not, looks like I'll sit on to the next big pump. So we've been streaming now over 3 hours. It's 7:30 my time. I'm gonna probably end this here and go and see how my wife's doing. Our toddler came in that she's gonna babysit, so we'll see if I can get that AVT coverage done today. So until tomorrow, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning on the morning show. I do it Saturday mornings. Sunday is whenever I wake up, but Monday through Saturday is usually at 5 a.m. Central Standard Time. And please go to the other live stream, hang out there, get to know people over there, and have fun. I do come in there and chat periodically. I have links in all my descriptions. TradingView, different things. I have links to the music I use. Can't think of anything else. Just check out everything on here. Yes, I will work on that here in a minute, celebrity, so give me a little while. Let me end this stream here and go check on my wife and make sure our porch is thawed out, and I'll be back on that live stream in a minute. So you guys have a wonderful day. We'll talk at you later.